1 week without a paycheck could be devastating because people struggle.
Worries that millions of federal workers will be left without a paycheck if Congress doesn't reach a deal by midnight Saturday. That's when funding for the federal government will run out. My co-anchor Wale Aliyu is following the impacts that a government shutdown could have. He is joining us live now from the Embarcadero. Wale.
And Kimberly, here at the Embarcadero, you can actually see the military history that has helped establish San Diego and its presence. You can still see it today. If Congress cannot reach a deal to continue funding the government by this weekend, families in our military community will be taking a huge financial hit. Federal operations deemed non-essential will come to a halt, while some of the nearly 4 million federal workers will stay on the job. Others will be furloughed, both unpaid until the shutdown ends. Agencies tasked with upholding protections such as OSHA, the FDA, and the EPA would pull back operations. So we're talking about a lot of people that will be affected here. House Speaker Kevin McCarthy says he plans to hold votes in the coming days on several spending bills, but they are not likely to get bipartisan support. I want to check in with ABC's Liz Landers in Washington, D.C. for an update on the conversations with Congress.
A government shutdown is looking likely to occur Saturday at midnight as House Republicans fight among themselves over a series of spending bills. But Speaker Kevin McCarthy trying to pin any potential shutdown on border security and President Biden.
We're doing our job. So what does the president have to do with that? If he wants to sit and hide in the White House and put government into a shutdown, that's on him.
House Democrats countering that a shutdown would be a bad move since federal law enforcement officers stationed at the border would be working without pay.
We absolutely support border security. That's why we want to fund the government.
Any government spending bills will have to also pass in the Senate, and Democrats and Republicans in the upper chamber have largely come together on a bipartisan proposal to keep the government funded until November 17th, plus provide $6 billion in aid to Ukraine and $6 billion for U.S. disaster relief.
But in the House, Republicans have tried everything but bipartisanship.
We can take the standard approach and fund the government for 6 weeks, or we can shut the government down in exchange for zero meaningful progress on policy.
But some House Republicans say that legislation is pointless.
This government should not continue to be funded if we don't secure our border.
A potential shutdown could impact millions of federal workers, including the Transportation and Security Administration agents keeping air travel safe.
TSA employees did not call out sick because the government shut down. Some were just not able to afford gas, pay their car insurance, and make difficult choices.
And some of the other federal programs that could be affected include nutrition assistance programs, the National Park Service, and the Smithsonian Museums. In Washington, Liz Landers, ABC News.
A lot of federal programs affected, and a lot of families will be directly impacted, many of which are our military servicemen and women bracing to go without pay if the shutdown happens. I want to introduce you to the Hernandez family. They welcomed me into their home in Tierra. Dad, Julian, is a Navy aviation electrician, but even with that, they are still living paycheck to paycheck. So not getting paid is not a livable option. I could see their frustration. Julian told me he joined the Navy. Why? To be able to provide for his growing family, something he says is getting harder and harder to do. Now Mom, Kiera, wonders all the service and sacrifice for what?
Why do they serve the country? Why do they risk their lives every day and work 12 plus hours a day while, you know, we also as spouses have to live without them a lot, especially when they go on deployments. Why do the people who sacrifice for this country have to suffer the most?
Both of them had a lot to share on this story, and I'm going to have their specific story and the impacts that this will have on them coming up at 6 o'clock. They're going to share with me what a shutdown would force them to do. Kimberly, we're actually talking about drastic measures that this family says they may have to take if this shutdown happens. That's at 6 o'clock. Kimberly, back to you in the studio for now.
Yeah, no one wants to see that happen. Thank you for that reporting, Wale.